And as a woman of color, what has that been like? Have you at times found yourself fearful of challenging the status quo?
I would say absolutely. I remember when I first got into a controller role, first African American woman that I knew who was in a controller role. I was afraid to make a mistake, and I spoke to mentors. I even spoke to Trudy about that because I was afraid of what it would be for other women, in particular other women of color, if I made a mistake, because I was their first person to have this experience. So I think that for me, having a mentor tell me what's the worst that could happen? And I was like, they could fire me. I got a child. I got to eat, all these other things that, it's just all this fear. Every time I was in a meeting, just saying, oh my God, if I say the wrong thing, if I do the wrong thing, this meeting went bad. They're going to fire me. I'm going to lose my home. My child's not going to eat. Putting all those fears on the table and saying, really, if that's the worst that can happen, is that really the worst that can happen? I was a widower. Is that the worst that can happen? I'm gonna be okay, and I'm talented. I have skills, and I'm so glad that I had mentors that could pour into me and tell me and reaffirm me. And Trudy always telling me, get the itty bitty committee out of your head. And now, because those words were spoken to me, I work with new college grads, and I'm telling them, get the itty bitty committee out of your head. You are talented, you're gifted. And I just think that it's so important. I don't regret going through that fear. I don't regret going through the failures and different things like that, because I see now I'm pouring that back into so many other people that are entering the workforce.